Hello, is this thing on?
You are.
Okay, so you want to learn how to get more swipe up linklings on your Instagram stories, but you're struggling. So today I'm going to show you a little trick on exactly how to increase those swipe ups by about 100 to 300%, and also show you how we did that this week to make about $20,000. I built a multi-million-dollar brand all from creating YouTube and Instagram videos. Pretty much bought everything I ever dreamed of and partied like a rock star. Then I realized all that stuff was meaningless. So I sold it all and traveled the world for 3 years and worked with companies like LG and Playboy. And then I got bored and handed over the company and YouTube channel to my students. And now I'm starting over. Only this time, I'm teaching you everything I learned. Welcome to Iconic. So it would seem that doing some swipe ups on your Instagram would be quite simple. What do? You post a picture and you say swipe up on this. Are you interested? You post a video and you say, hey guys, I have this offer, or here's a reason for you to swipe up. Go ahead and swipe up right now. But I'll tell you right now, one of the biggest mistakes that people do when it comes to using swipe ups on their Instagram stories is that they think that a video is gonna make somebody swipe up. Here's the thing, a video will make somebody swipe up on an Instagram story. The problem is you can't use a video to actually have somebody swipe up on. And the reason being for that, and what I mean by that is people will watch the video and you tell them to swipe up. And what happens is people actually watch the video, and by the time they even have the time to think about swiping up, the video is over, and then they move on to the next story. And a lot of times that just results in them forgetting about it and be like, oh, well, okay, maybe I'll just move on to the next story. I was kind of interested for a second, but now it's gone, right? So it really doesn't make sense to try to do a video swipe up when the fact is human behavior, people actually watch the video, as opposed to being like, oh, okay, maybe I'll swipe up on this. The problem is people have 15 seconds to decide if they want to swipe up on it. If you were going to do a swipe up video, what you would have to literally say is swipe up for 15 seconds. Because I promise that is going to work a lot better than trying to explain something in 15 seconds and then at the last 2 seconds be like, oh, by the way, swipe up right now if you're interested. That split 2 seconds is not enough time for people to actually swipe up. So what I'm going to show you is what I actually do for my Instagram stories and how I actually give people context through video or through photo, and then I actually give them multiple options and multiple chances to actually swipe up as opposed to just one. And that's exactly how I increase my swipe up link clicks by about 100 to 300%. So here's what we got going on here, guys. I did about a 3-minute long video to give people context on why they should swipe up coming up after the 3 minutes, right? Because most of the time you can't just post a 15-second video and give people enough context to actually convince them to swipe up on whatever story or whatever offer you're actually producing. So what I did was created a series that I actually just recorded on my phone for 3 minutes, and then I uploaded it all to Instagram in a sequence. And you can see also something new here is that Instagram apparently put a limit on what the view count is. So it just says 1,000, but you can see the impressions on these are about 4,000 to 6,000 impressions, not just 1,000. But looking at this is just a 3-minute long video. And then at the end, I basically give people kind of context about, listen, what I said is like, what I care about is seeing my students succeed, because when my students succeed, that's a win for my business. So I'm really here to help, right? Showing people empathy that I actually want to help, because if I do create success stories in my business, then not only does that help them, it also gives me a case study to help continue grow my business. So it's in my best interest to make sure my clients actually win and perform. Otherwise, my business doesn't work, because the number one metric for your business is, are your clients doing it? Do your customers actually like your product? Do your customers actually have results from your product, right? So that's what I kind of closed out with at the end of this. And then when we look at that, that was 3 minutes of me giving people context about why this potential offer that I'm giving them is a good reason to swipe up. And I didn't just give them one 15-second chance to swipe up. I gave them 3 different chances to swipe up, because basically what I have found out is that people don't have enough decision-making thinking process in their brain in 15 seconds to decide if they actually want to swipe up. So I was giving them 1, and then I was like, what if I give people 2? I was like, what if I give people 3? I actually haven't been doing 4 and 5, because maybe 4 and 5 actually might even work better.
I love a mystery. Go ahead and do what it is you do.
this is an example of just using 3. So looking at the next swipe up clicks, you can see this first call to action got 270 link clicks. So basically what I did, I just went to canva.com, created a little template. I basically just gave a context for why they should swipe up, not only in the video, but I made a different headline. It said, Corona got you fucked. Obviously coronavirus, everybody's stuck. I'm giving people an offer about how to fix that problem by being stuck out of work or stuck at home, not being able to work, right? So I'm giving them context about this is an opportunity to take advantage of due to the current situation, due to the problem that they're currently facing. That story alone got 270 link clicks, which is pretty good for 5,500 impressions. That would be just like, okay, you might think, okay, you posted one swipe up. We did pretty good. We got 270 link clicks to our free training, to our free top of the funnel. What if you decided to do 2 more swipe ups? The next one got 139 link clicks. That's still another 139 people that swiped up on that link click that might have skipped the first one. What happens if they skip the first 2? Or if people come back later that saw the first one but didn't swipe up? This one got 148. So that's 270 on the first one, and then another 139 and another 148. Basically almost 300 on the second 2. Now, if I would have posted 4 and 5, and all I did here was just give alternate versions of why they should swipe up for this free training, for this lead magnet for them. You can't just give people one opportunity to swipe up. First, you have to give people context in your stories, whether it be through photo or video, about, hey, here's some reasons why you should get prepared to swipe up on what I have coming for you. Because if you only go straight to a swipe up and a call to action, that's not enough time and information for them to actually be enticed enough to be like, maybe I do want to swipe up on this. So what I do, I made a 3-minute long video followed by 3 static images calls to action. And that ended up being about 270 plus another 300. So just shy of like 600 link clicks to a free webinar, free training based on an offer. So you have to give context and you have to give people multiple chances. Another actual example here just from today, doing a call to action to a new podcast that we just posted. And in this one, this is a great example showing why people don't swipe up on videos. Right? Because even though we stated on the actual design of these videos, swipe up, this got 6 link clicks on the second one. Okay, right now it says swipe up at the bottom, but what's happening here? This is a video playing. So people are actually watching the video. They're not thinking about swiping up. They're listening to what I have to say. They're seeing my mouth move and they're actually listening, right? So when we look at that actually happening on these videos, people aren't swiping up. We did 4 calls to action over video. First one got 18 link clicks. Second one got 6. Third one got 4. Last one got 12. So we did 4 videos with all calls to action that say swipe up on the bottom. But what happens? People are watching the video. Then the last one, we just did 1 static image, which got 55 link clicks. All right. So static images are the way to go when it comes to actual calls to action, when it comes to a swipe up. Videos, people watch. They don't take action. Static images, they actually take action. So here's the deal. Here's what you got to do. Make contextual videos leading into a swipe up. Give people a reason to swipe up. And I promise if you do 1 to 3 to maybe even try 5 static images with different calls to action or different pain points that you're targeting them and why they should swipe up, I promise you're going to increase the swipe up link clicks to your Instagram, to whatever call to action you're doing, by 1 to 300%. So listen guys, just by using this simple call to action strategy through swipe ups and actually increasing our swipe ups to our free training by about 100 to 300% by giving people context and also doing static images for the swipe ups, we did about $20,000 in revenue this week, maybe even more today because we're doing another swipe up call to action based on our student results, showing the results, because that's really all that matters at the end of the day. So who knows, maybe we'll make another 2 to 5 grand today using this exact strategy. But anyways, guys, that's a wrap for today's video. Let me know what you thought. If this is something that you're not doing, I would love for you to go test this in your business and then come back and comment or send me a DM on Instagram or like, comment, subscribe below. I really think a lot of people are not doing this and they don't understand how simple this is, and they just don't understand the concept of giving people context before the swipe up and actually using static images instead of videos to swipe up. But anyways, if you guys want to know more about how I run an online business and scale businesses upwards of 50K plus per month, I have an absolutely free training somewhere up here in the card in the end screen, as well as down below in the description. But if you just want to watch another one of my videos, there's gonna be a link somewhere around here. But anyways, that's it. Be iconic, stay iconic, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.